I found my nephew's name missing on the wall and realized I can't spell it. Now I'm terrified to ask. I checked the tiles twice. Still blank right there. I called my sister. No answer. I texted her. Delivered. Not read. My hands went cold, so I go to pick up JJ from daycare because I'm on afternoon duty. The sign-out sheet asks for his full name. I freeze over the line. I scribble the nickname and pray. The front desk lady raises an eyebrow. My throat tightens. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ask the teacher, right? I try. Her face softens. She points at the bulletin board where every kid has a laminated tag. JJ's tag only shows the nickname, no legal name anywhere, and here's where it gets worse. He starts burning up in the car. I touch his forehead and jerk back. I drive straight to urgent care. At check-in, I give the nickname again. The registrar squints at the screen. She prints 2 charts with almost the same first name, different spellings. The timestamp showed yesterday. One chart shows a penicillin allergy. The other lists none. She looks up at me slowly. Her voice goes careful. Which is him? I grip the diaper bag. I don't know. We need the legal name. I only know the nickname. Her jaw tightens. We can't risk this. I can call my sister. She taps the desk. We need accuracy. The nurse appears and waves me into triage. JJ coughs wet and miserable. The registrar hands me both charts like a dare choose. Her voice flat. I shake my head. I can't choose wrong. She looks at the nurse. We're on hold until verification. The nurse steadies her tone. We can give Tylenol, nothing else. I pull out my phone and hit call again. Straight to voicemail. I try my dad. No luck. My ears ring. We sit under bright lights while JJ whimpers. The nurse checks his oxygen, listens to his chest, writes numbers I can't say out loud because honestly, I'm barely breathing. A pediatrician steps in with a tablet. He scrolls, then turns the screen. Your nephew is in the state registry twice. 2 first names, same birthday, same parents, 2 separate immunization histories. One shows amoxicillin last week. One shows no antibiotics ever. Which is accurate? I swallow. I don't know anymore. He leans on the counter. Listen, if he got amoxicillin and has a penicillin allergy, 1 more dose could trigger anaphylaxis. If he didn't get any and needed them, we're delaying care. We need clarity now. The nurse glances at the registrar. The registrar doesn't meet my eyes. At this point, I'm done. I ask for a printer. Give me everything. All the records. I'll find proof. We print the visit logs. 23 visits across 2 profiles since March. Vaccines logged twice, in 2 weeks. 3 telehealth calls billed under the wrong spelling. 4 pharmacy pickups under the nickname. My stomach twists. There's a copy of a referral to cardiology for a heart murmur. It's filed under the wrong profile. The pediatrician taps that line. That's not just paperwork. The pediatrician set the tablet aside. We cannot treat beyond fever control without identifying him correctly. If this continues, he could be prescribed contraindicated meds, miss critical follow-ups, or get duplicate vaccines. 1 more mistake could land him in the ICU. I grip Jay's tiny socked foot. Heat rises in my chest, so fix it. The system isn't that simple. He pinches the bridge of his nose. We need a birth certificate, insurance card, parent authorization, with exact spelling. The registrar crosses her arms, parents only. The nurse's voice softens. Get the document. We'll keep notes ready. I just stood there thinking, if the system won't help, what now? Part of me wanted to scream. Part of me wanted to run. Instead, I buckle JJ back into the car seat and drive to my sister's place. I message her while I'm at red lights. Still delivered. Still not read. The house is quiet when I let myself in with the spare. I call out. Nothing. I head for the hall cabinet where she keeps important stuff. I pull the plastic bin. The envelope sits on top. The envelope was already open. I slide out a stack of forms. Ultrasound prints. Insurance letters. Hospital bracelets. No certificate. My leg bounces hard. The dog stares at me like I'm a stranger. I keep digging. I find a hospital discharge summary. The baby's first name appears with 1 spelling. The newborn screening shows another. A congratulatory card uses yet another spelling, and I can hear my pulse in my ears. Footsteps behind me. Anna walks in like a storm. She drops her keys. Why are you rifling through Elsa's stuff? I hold up the stack. I need his real name. Use the nickname. Urgent care won't medicate him without legal proof. Her face falters. Is he okay? Fever. They gave Tylenol. That's it. She rubs her forehead. Elsa changed it 3 times at the hospital. Which one stuck? I thought it was the second. Then why are there 2 charts? Because she later filed an amendment. With which spelling? I don't know. Her voice goes small. I exhale through my teeth. We need the certificate. She points me toward the bedroom. Check her desk. I carry the bin, and JJ whines from the carrier. I bounce him lightly and hunt through drawers, receipts, coupons. A half-filled baby book that uses only the nickname. I find a thin metal box. Inside, passports, a marriage license, and a folded paper that makes my hands shake. It's a certificate copy. The first name is spelled with a double letter. The middle name isn't the family name. I snap a photo and email it to myself. Anna stared at the photo. Send that now. I forwarded it to the urgent care registrar. She replied with 1 line. Parent must present physical documentation. My jaw locked. Anna grabbed her purse. We're going back. I lifted JJ and hustled to the car. His skin felt hotter. My leg bounced the whole drive now. I know what you're thinking. This should fix it, right? We reach the counter and I hold up my phone. The registrar squints, then shakes her head. Photo isn't sufficient. The pediatrician appears with the tablet already open. He scans the image anyway. This helps, but it doesn't solve custody verification. We need the card and the certificate in hand. Anna's voice goes tight. I'm his aunt too. I can consent. He meets her eyes. Only the parent listed. My shoulders go rigid. We called her 10 times. The nurse checks JJ's temp again and writes the number. It's rising. And here's where it gets worse. The pediatrician holds up a hand. We're calling hospital records. There might be a way to merge charts under a provisional merge, with an internal flag. The registrar's expression doesn't budge. He dials a number and puts it on speaker. A records analyst answers, voice clipped. 2 profiles, same patient identifiers, conflicting name fields. Amendment pending. The analyst pauses. This is a duplicate record created at birth. One band had the old spelling. The pediatrician points at us. We have a sick infant and a potential antibiotic allergy. We need a safe pathway. The analyst keeps going. Policy requires parent to sign the merge authorization in person. If not, the account remains split. That triggers a risk alert and social work consult. My hands went cold again. So he waits. He gets supportive care only. Anna leans over the counter. We have the certificate copy in hand at home. Bring it physically, the analyst replies, and the insurance card. The call ends with a soft click. The registrar starts typing a note. The nurse draws a line on the fever chart. I steady JJ's head while he coughs. His breath comes fast and shallow. The pediatrician turns back to us. I'm going to phone every pharmacy within a 10-mile radius and check yesterday's fills. We need to confirm that amoxicillin question. He strides away. You know that feeling when the room starts shrinking, that Anna squeezes my arm hard enough to hurt. I'll drive home for the papers. I pass her the house key. It's in the metal box, bottom drawer. She bolts. I'm alone with the registrar, the nurse, and a crying baby who trusts me. My throat burns. The pediatrician returns minutes later with the tablet pressed to his chest. Pharmacy hit. Prescription filled under the double-letter spelling yesterday afternoon. Amoxicillin. Liquid. Standard weight dose. My stomach twists again. He holds up a second finger. Another pharmacy lists a hive's reaction to penicillin from a prior visit under the single-letter spelling. The allergy isn't present in the amoxicillin profile. The nurse closes her eyes briefly. The pediatrician keeps his voice level. If he actually took that dose and has a true allergy, we could see rash, vomiting, breathing compromise. I hold the diaper bag. There's a bottle in here. I unzip fast and find the pink suspension. My hands shake as I offer it. He inspects the label. Filled yesterday. 1 dose given. I nod once. Last night. He turns to the nurse. Monitor for reaction. Begin antihistamine if hives appear. Prepare epi if respiratory symptoms start. We still cannot administer antibiotics or steroids without cleared identity. The nurse moves. Purposeful now. She attaches monitors and watches the screen. JJ's eyelids flutter. He whimpers and presses his cheek to my shirt. His hospital bracelet had a tiny tear. The registrar calls out softly. Social work is on their way. I brace against the chair. The social worker arrives with a tablet and a badge lanyard. She sits, posture calm. I'm Carla. Tell me what's going on. I run her through the name mess, the duplicate profiles, the pharmacy fills, the certificate photo, Anna retrieving documents. She listens without interrupting. Then she drops the line, this triggers a safety protocol. I grip the stroller handle. What does that mean? We notify Child Protective for guidance when identity and medical histories conflict and parents aren't reachable. My jaw clenches. I'm reachable. She nods. You're not the parent on file. He could be allergic to the drug he just took. We'll keep him stable. He needs more than stable. Carla steeples her fingers. I agree. But policies exist because mistakes hurt kids. The pediatrician reappears. Temperature creeping up. Lungs sound coarse. We can do fluids, antipyretics, nebulizer if needed. Nothing else. Carla looks at me. What's mom's status? My phone buzzes against my leg. I nearly drop it. Elsa's name fills the screen. I answer too quickly. Where are you? Her voice is hoarse. At the plant. No service in the back. I saw your texts at break. We're at urgent care. He's sick. Is he breathing okay, for now? What happened? They won't treat him without the certificate. The records are split. We changed it again after discharge, she murmurs. I step into the hall. You did what? We filed a second amendment with vital records. He has a hyphen now. My free hand hits the wall. A hyphen. It's my fault, okay. We wanted to honor both sides. Her voice cracks. I panicked at the hospital, then I regretted the regret. Do you have the current certificate? It's in the desk. Anna's grabbing it. Get here now. I'm clocking out. Her breathing stutters. Dad's on location. Husband's out of state. It's me. I lower my voice. Social work is here. They think I'm negligent. They think systems matter. This is paperwork, she whispers. This is care. I counter. Drive safe and fast. I'm coming. The call ends. Carla stayed near the door while monitors chirped. The nurse peeled back. JJ's sleeve and pointed. Tiny welts dotted his arm. She reached for the antihistamine. The pediatrician moved closer, eyes sharp. He didn't wait for policy. He ordered the dose, clear and fast. Anna reappeared in the doorway clutching papers. Her keys rattled against the counter. Elsa burst in behind her, out of breath. I handed the bottle to the nurse and stepped aside. The hives spread to his neck. His lower lip quivered. Pressure built across my chest. Carla raised a hand, calm but firm. Documents first. Anna set down the metal box. Elsa slid out the certificate and card. The registrar inspected both without speaking. Her tie was deep green. Same one from yesterday. She nodded once and flagged the chart. The analyst returned on speaker, all business. Anna held the phone steady. We have the physical certificate with hyphen, the registrar said. The analyst's tone softened. Read the number under the seal. Anna read it, careful. Confirmed. Amendment recorded last month. The pediatrician exhaled, then turned to us. We can merge now, under emergency authorization. Carla watched his hands move across the tablet. Proceed. I'll document parental presence. The registrar typed, shoulders squared. The nurse placed a cup of antihistamine. JJ swallowed and sagged against me. The hive stopped spreading. The pediatrician checked his lungs again and listened longer. We're treating presumptive ear infection and wheeze. He pointed at the screen. Allergy list shows penicillin hives. Elsa sat straighter. He got blotchy last winter. Her voice wavered. I thought it was detergent. He nodded once. We'll avoid that class now. He entered an order for azithromycin and a nebulizer. The registrar finalized the merge and printed wristbands. She handed one to Elsa. Elsa kissed JJ's hair and whispered thanks. Carla stepped closer with a form. We need a safety plan. Elsa wiped her eyes. Tell me what to sign. Carla held up her tablet. First, one consistent legal name everywhere. She glanced at me. Trusted caregiver list, documented today. Anna nodded hard. Put me on there. Carla continued. You carry copies in the diaper bag and glove box. Elsa took a breath. Done. Third, update every provider in daycare. She looked at Elsa. Do you agree? Elsa squeezed the pen. I do. Carla's voice stayed even. Final piece, correct the nursery tag in home displays. She pointed at me. No more guesswork. My jaw unlocked a notch. The nurse fitted a tiny mask and started the nebulizer. JJ fussed, then settled to the soft rattle. Elsa watched every breath. Anna leaned against the wall, eyes on the monitor. The pediatrician returned with discharge orders and a printout. He placed them on the tray. We documented the allergy and locked the merge. He tapped a line. Pharmacies will get the update within an hour. He looked at Elsa. Change the name again, and we start over. Elsa flinched at that. Her hands shook. We won't change it anymore. She teared up, but kept her voice steady. Anna touched her shoulder. Pick the spelling and commit. Elsa nodded. It's the hyphen. Final. Carla typed the plan into her system. She slid the screen toward us. Read and sign. We signed in a row. Initials here, names there. The nurse removed the monitors and handed me instructions. Return if breathing worsens. Dose the antibiotic once daily. All questions, call the number on top. Elsa hugged JJ and kissed his forehead. His skin was cooler now. My shoulders dropped a notch. Okay, so crisis stabilized. But here's where it gets real. We still had to face the name. Anna drove with Elsa, and I followed. At the house, Carla met us again for home verification. She pointed at the wall tiles. That blank spot glared at all of us. Elsa winced and opened a drawer. She pulled out unused letters and laid them down. Her fingers hovered, unsure where they went. I cleared my throat. Spell it for me. Elsa squared her shoulders. Jalen with a double letter, hyphen, middle name Ari. Anna sorted the tiles into the right order. We pressed them into the frame. The space at last looked complete. Carla photographed the display for her file. She nodded once. Next, daycare. Anna dialed, put it on speaker, and introduced us. I jumped in. It's Uncle. We have the legal spelling now. The administrator listened, then asked for a photo of the certificate. Elsa sent it while Carla emailed the merge confirmation. The administrator's tone softened. We'll update our files and the sign-out sheet, and the cubby label. We ended the call and stood around the kitchen table. JJ slept in the carrier, mouth open. The noise eased. Elsa rubbed her temples and met my eyes. I was embarrassed. She pulled out a chair. Everyone argued about the family middle name. Her shoulders hunched. I wanted peace. Anna leaned forward. Peace can still be consistent. I tapped the new tiles on the wall. We just learned that the hard way. Elsa's laugh came out thin. You're allowed to roast me. I shook my head. I'm the one who froze at sign out. I wrote the nickname and hid. Anna cut in. We stop hiding. She pulled a stack of index cards from a drawer. Write both kids' full names, birthdays, and allergies. She set out a marker and a roll of tape. One for the fridge, one for the diaper bag, one for wallets. Carla nodded once. Make a shared photo in the family chat. We spread out and started writing. I blocked the letters with care to avoid mistakes. Anna checked spelling out loud. Elsa corrected the middle name, then stopped. No, that's right. She wrote it again on her palm. We taped cards to the fridge and inside the front door. Carla snapped photos for her record. I'm closing the safety plan with compliance. So yeah, that's my story.